One more thing. Price of the brick going up. Damn, damn, damn!
I come home in the evening, light up the stream, forget the algorithm, forget the dream. My chat says optimize your thumbnail, bro. You gotta post shorts if you wanna grow. Oh, subscribers, please understand, I'm just hacking away in a wonderland. 'Cause devs, they just wanna have fun. Oh, devs just wanna have. That's all they really want. Some code to run when the stream goes live and the compiler's done. Oh, devs just wanna have fun. Yeah, devs just wanna have fun. The guru calls me up, says, what's the plan? You gotta build a brand, gotta sell to the fans. Stop refactoring Rust, stop building a bot. Stick to the meta, hit the trending spot. Oh, guru dear, you're missing the key. I'm writing a game in 3D for free. 'Cause devs, they just wanna have fun. Oh, devs just wanna have. That's all they really want. Some code to run when the stream goes live and the build is done. Oh, devs just wanna have fun. Yeah, devs just wanna have fun. They wanna have fun. They wanna build apps, reviving new tech, taking zero naps. Forget the clickbait, forget the views. We're testing new frameworks, we got nothing to lose. Cause devs, they just wanna have fun. Our devs just wanna have. That's all they really want. Some code to run when the stream goes live and the bug is gone. Oh, devs just wanna have fun. They just wanna have. Devs just wanna have fun. Building cool stuff all night long. Zero FTO, but the vibe is strong. They just wanna. Yeah, devs just wanna have
I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I am Tech Barbarians. We are Engineer Twin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing today? It is Sunday. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It is Sunday, August 2nd. We are in August. We have what, 4 months left for the rest of the year? With August, it makes 5. We're at the beginning of August. So let's say 5 months left before 2027. Can you guys believe that? Whew, what a year. What a amazing year it has been. It is so exciting to be with you guys through all of it. We're not gonna be doing our regular news, looking for tech news today. I'm looking into keeping that for Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. We do some work. I have a Scrum night coming up today, and there's one ticket that I wanted to finish up, and I wanted to start doing some more investigation. With AI, QA. How can QA engineers be in multiple places? Because we have, usually in a tech company, there's one QA engineer, there's like four software engineers, and you have to get all of their work out. They're like, hey, what's going on with my release? What's going on with my changes? What's going on with my testing? So I'm like, how can we clone ourselves so that we can turn ourselves into a robot, and that way we can be in more places at once. So we're going to be doing some investigation in that, time permitting, working on this iOS bug fix that Gabe had found and trying to fix it. Really, really cool stuff. And then that's going to lead us into Scrum Night at sickletrap.dev. That is the game plan for today. No icebreaker, none of that. If you guys have any tech questions whatsoever, I will also be answering questions in the chat. Drop me a question and I would promise you I will answer. I am available to you for the next hour and a half-ish. We'll figure it out. I'm available. We're going to get some work done. I'll put the 20-minute timers up there. That way we can take a break, breathe, a little woosah, all that good stuff. I had a hoot of a weekend. Been playing pickleball all week, early in the morning. Yesterday we were out there for like 3 hours, and then this morning basketball, jiu-jitsu, just everything. Like, look, when you are actually in the moment playing in the South Florida heat, you don't really feel it until later on. You go home and you take that cold shower, and it's like, I'm exhausted. Maybe even a little bit dehydrated. So yesterday I'm trying to record and I'm like, oh my God, I am so out of it. But took a nap. You guys know the power nap. Where's my power nap song? Where is my power nap song? It is right. Do one of these. Sometimes the battery hit red. I ain't stopping, I'm just rebooting. Why the bounce back? Go! Eyes heavy like I'm lifting weight with my eyelid. Brain foggy, feeling like I'm stranded on an island. Coffee pot empty and the energy is silent. Fighting with the demons in my head, getting violent. Staring at the screen, but the progress isn't moving. Spinning on the wheels, tell me what. So I had to do one of those. I took like 2 power naps back to back, and I was back at it again. Had some coaching calls. It was a very, very eventful weekend. I've been outside. They used to say that I just stay on the porch. I have been outside. I've been at the park every single day, getting better. Practice. Tomorrow's kind of conversation is going to be talking about 2 reasons that you're not succeeding. Number 1, you're lazy. Number 2, you have such a big ego and you're lazy. And so all that we're going to be talking about. Let's jump into the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is a pleasure to have you. I am Tech Coach Ralph. Today's Sunday. We're going to be working on some tech things, fixing up a potential bug. I'm going to need to use an emulator to see what's really happening. And like I said, I'm going to be researching some tools. Thank you to all the subscribers. I really appreciate every last one of you for allowing me to add value into your life, whether it is sharing you insights from the tech space, and maybe not necessarily technical insight, but mindset insight, how you need to adjust, how you need to maneuver, how to collaborate, how to build relationships, how to win. Sometimes the best way to be right is to be wrong. And what do I mean by that? You can fight for being right and lose, or you can just say, you know what? I see your perspective, and then you work around that. So just allowing me to share that type of insight with you, share the research that we do, the news, how we need to, like, when we look at news stories here, we look at it the perspective from what does this mean to me and my career and my future. So when we're looking at the stocks from NVIDIA and the data centers that are being built, all of that stuff, right? We don't look at it, oh my God, the world is ending, there's not gonna be any jobs. We look at it like, oh, okay, so I need to go and learn machine learning for AI. I need to go and learn how to build these GitHub workflows. So that is mentality that we bring here, and I just thank you guys so much for letting me share that with you. Shout out to my Tech Barbarians. Working so hard every single day. Had a coaching call right after basketball, before I got ready for the show, and just strategizing, collaborating, building that mindset, putting the reps in. And the reps is not just for writing this code, testing the software. It's the reps are also, how do I navigate? How do I build these relationships so that I can get the outcome that I want? Like I said earlier, it's not always about being right. It's about how to work with people so that we can all be right together. So, you know, just that is a big part of coaching as well. It's not only about the technical skills, because you go to a boot camp, you do this thing, you do this thing, you do this thing, and now, oh, we're done. They don't teach you how do you work with a team? How do you use Jira? How do you use GitHub? What is GitHub? What is Git? They don't teach you these things. Oh, what if someone says something to you that makes you feel some type of way? How do you handle that? Do you get into their face like, oh, you're not going to talk to me like that. I will not be disrespected. I will not be disrespected. Well, you know what? Not being disrespected a lot of times leads to unemployment and sometimes jail or even death. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. I would rather not. So how to handle situations, how to maneuver, if you feel that there's some type of favoritism at your job, how do you navigate that? Those are the things that I deal with the Tech Barbarians in their journey, in their growth, how to strategize. We had Gabe the other day talking about how he is leveraging Upwork, looking for experience, not getting a chance yet to get his foot in the door, but he's like, you know what? I'm going to create my own way. So now building clientele, building experience. So now he has a story when he goes on these interviews. He has experience now, and he has a story to say, oh, this is what I did here. This is how I did here. Here's how I marketed myself, being able to communicate better. These are the type of things that we do with the Tech Barbarian. So if you're interested, joining us for Vibe Code and Chill, joining us for our Scrum Nights. If you want one-on-one coaching, go over to techcoach.dev and sign up there and just join us. You end up joining inside of the Discord as well. And you see all the conversations, all the strategies, all of that we do so that you can ultimately win. I want you to have the
flawless victory.
All right. And last and certainly not least, shout out to the YouTube channel members, my tech mercenaries. Look, I am mercenary minded. I don't take anything personal. If you don't like what I did, I keep it moving. Junior, what's the saying? Shake the dust off my sandals and I keep it moving, keep it pushing. That's what I do. I'm like, oh, cool. I built this thing. Oh, we don't like it. Well, you know, I'll use it. No adoption. On to the next. And that's how I roll. I don't take anything personal because guess what? At the end of the day, whether it's on YouTube, I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. Nothing personal there. People were a few months ago like, oh, and Ralph did this and no, and they said they were so mean to me. I'm like, cry me. Where is Justin Timberlake when you need him? Probably locked up in jail for a DUI, you know. But cry me a river. Cry me a freaking river. I don't care. At work, oh, I did this. Well, we don't like it. Nothing personal. Keep it moving. And that's because I have so many different things going on in my life. I do not have the time, the mental capacity, time is money, to take things personal, right? I just keep it moving from work to jiu-jitsu, to pickleball, to streaming, to coaching. I can't take anything personal because why dwell on it? My mind is so inundated with productive, value-added things that I cannot get stuck on the low-value conversations, low-value fights. We keep it rolling. We keep the ball rolling. All right. So that's how we roll. That is how we roll. All right. I'm going to check the chat before we get into working on this app to try to fix it. First, I have to duplicate the issue. Gabe said he saw it. I haven't seen it yet. So we're going to do that. Let's jump into the chat really quick. I see I have my friends in the building. Remember, the link for Tech Coach Ralph is pinned to the top of the chat, techcoachralph.dev, and the link to the Discord is also pinned to the top of the chat and in the description. So join us there and let's work together. Let's run it up. Let's win. Got my guy Junior Largy in the building. Hits us with the what's up, family.
What's up? What's up?
What's good, Junior? Welcome. Hopefully you're having a great day. I know you're having a great day because you are out of lovable prison.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 1
Hey, Junior, just say the word whenever you're locked up in lovable prison. If you need a drone drop into that lovable prison with some credits and tokens, we got you. Me and Rod, the beloved brother Rod Brown, we got you. All right. Says I fixed the issue with the website, so you should be able to see the images now. Let's go and check it out because, like I said today, it is a cool, fun show, working session, working on different things. Shout out to Lisa. Welcome, Lisa. It is a blessing and a pleasure to have you. I see your question. I'm about to get it next. I saw you said, is it Steam Deck? Can you clarify a little bit what you mean by your question? Because I'm about to get to it, but I'm not 100% sure what you mean by Steam Deck, or is it the Steam Deck you're referring to? Let me know, and I promise I will answer you. All right, but let's check out Junior's site, Junior Largy Media. For those who aren't familiar, I'm gonna drop it in the chat as well. Go check out my guy Junior's photography website that he built, Mr. Tech Adjacent. Not in tech, but tech adjacent. My guy Junior Largy, dropping it in the chat real quick. Go check it out. He built this. Did I switch? All right. He built this. Create, right? And I'll give you a little backstory because Junior's not on the stream to share it himself. He said that he was inspired by another photographer's website, and he said, I want to make a website like this. And now his website, his application has far surpassed that photographer. What do they say? The student has now become the master. And the issue that Junior is referring to that he fixed was last time we went to it, we couldn't see the images. And now look at this. Look at these beautiful, beautiful images. The editing. Oh my God. So adorable. That is, that is Junior. You are one of a kind with this photography. Let's see. We got this one. We have the shells. We have this old school Toyota. We have the new school Toyota. Apparently Junior's a Toyota and a BMW guy. Look at those. Look at those bikes. Those bikes are beautiful. You know, I never got into riding motorcycles. But what a beautiful website, right? And Junior talks all about this website, all about his improvements and enhancements at our Vibe Code and Chill. There is a whole backend system that goes along with this, where you can upload your images, sort your images. There's events for so the events part is like, let's say he did Sunset Rock in Tennessee. He has images from that, and it's categorized. If people who attended that event wants to see it, they can go there to get it. Flowers. There's the portfolio where just his work that he did. Just amazing work, I must say. Shout out to my guy Junior. Shout out to my guy Junior. Check out the website. Give us some feedback. Awesome. Always and forever so proud of my guy Junior. And he is not in tech. Fully built with lovable. All I said to Junior, like, back in February, maybe Marchish, maybe mid-February, I said, you know what, Junior? How are you uploading the pictures to Lovable? Oh, I just do 10 at a time and that uses all my credits. I was like, Junior, say what? You're doing what? I said, Junior, think about this. I want you to look into this. Think about a backend where you can upload your images there whenever you want. It's not only through Lovable credits. So you have a backend, you have a database, you upload, and then once you upload, you get them on the front end, and you don't have to wait only for like the free days, because Junior built this whole incredible website absolutely free. Free 99. Yes. Cheaper. Yes. Cheaper than Kanye West's workout plan. Cheaper than Kanye West's work and a lot more valuable. It's true.
I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest. It's true. Way cheaper, way more important. All right. So, and if you want to learn more about all the details, if you want to build one like this for yourself, join us at Vibe Code and Chill at techcoachtribe.dev. We have one coming next Saturday. And you can join the Discord, and Junior's in the Discord. He's willing to answer questions. I'm willing to answer questions. Rod Brown sometimes Rod Brown is willing to answer questions when he's not in his fields. All right, when he's not in his fields, he's willing to answer questions. So, and Rod, you know what, Rod Brown, you still owe me. You still owe me, Rod Brown. You said that you were going to join Vibe Code and Chill and show off some new things that you've been working on, and you did not.
Bruh.
Do I need to pout? Do I need to pout, Rod Brown? Oh, All right. Anyways, let's continue. Let's keep the show rolling. Junior says fresh out of jail. Another one. Yep. So proud. So proud of my guy. He'll be there by next week, but you know, we got Lisa in the building. What is up, Lisa? Says, sup, Coach Ralph. I am doing absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for subscribing. It is a pleasure to have you here. Says, where should I get a Steam Deck? I don't own a Steam Deck. When I went to my company event, I saw a bunch of people with a Steam Deck. I suppose you get it from Amazon, maybe. I have never actually looked into a Steam Deck. I have a Stream Deck for my sound effects and to help me support my live stream and my video stuff. But I've never actually used a. I guess you mean a Steam Deck, right? Let me see. Ooh, those things are not cheap. Y'all paying that much for a Steam Deck? Are y'all paying that much for a Steam Deck? Dang. Y'all gamers are serious about this. I mean, it's cool and all, but for $1,000. All right, hold on. One last check. Whenever I see something with an egregious price, I go to Temu. I go to Temu. All right, a Steam Deck. Do they have a Steam Deck on Temu? Let's see. I mean, something on Temu. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I wish I could be more help, but it's a little worrisome. It's a little pricey. You can get it on Amazon. Let me see. Let me do one more shot. One more shot. Steam Deck. Just go straight up Google search. Walmart has it for about $800. They have a bigger one. Oh my goodness. Too rich for my blood. Junior says, when keeping it real goes wrong. Like, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. I run this. And it's like, okay, well, we're not gonna disrespect you. We're just not going to work with you anymore. Like, but I saw a video today, right, where a young lady was talking about how she got fired from a family-owned business, and that she does not allow disrespect. She will not tolerate disrespect. But then she was also crying because the family fired her, which turns out she said that she was going to quit anyways because they could not break their back to accommodate whatever decision she made in her life. And now it's like, oh, but I have this issue and that issue and childcare and this and that and that and that. And it's like, yeah, you're kind of being a burden to us. And we're trying to make, if you're not making the company you're working for money, then you are a liability. Either you're a profit or you're a liability. So, and you come with all these demands and you want people to care about all your issues and stuff. It's like, this is why I build robots, right? Because I try to take away the burden, the complaining, the issues out of these companies' lives. All right, out of my life. This is one of the reasons that I don't try to get into management. I'm like, oh, I gotta go and listen to like all these stories, like and it's like some of them are truly valid, but I'm like, it's just not me. It's just not me. I tried it before in the past. I'm like, I just want to build cool stuff. I just want devs just want to have fun. That's all. Devs just want to have fun. I'm one of those devs that just want to have fun. All right. We got my guy Rod Brown in the building. Brother beloved says, I don't know you either. That's cool. I got you. I promised I wasn't gonna cry. I'm probably gonna cry. He says, "Yep, that's the Bible verse referring to the people who rejected the gospel." Yeah, and I just say I apply it to the people who reject my gospel of tech. Right? Book of Tech Coach Ralph, verse 13, or book 3, verse 13. Right? So that's how I apply it. All right. Let me see what else we got. What it says. It says those cracking down on the drone. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Maybe I can do a digital drone drop for you. Maybe a digital drone drop. It says Peter McKinnon. That was his inspiration, but he has now surpassed the master. I'm telling you. Rod Brown says to Junior, that's looking dope, bro. I see you with the parallax design. See, I don't know. Don't talk to me about design, all right? I know absolutely nothing about design. I have no creative juices in my body except for when it's playing sports. Then I can be pretty creative. I can be pretty jiggy with that, right? We got life lessons in the building. Almost forgot y'all was live today. We are here, life lessons. And in the Discord, I have a role that will notify you once the channel gets updated for when we're going live, so you don't have to miss out. I made a lot of adjustments to the Discord so that it's not noisy like a bunch of other Discords are. No, everyone tags. If you want to get notifications for when we're going live, you can get that role. If you want to get notifications for QA type stuff, you get that role. If you want AI type stuff, you get that role. And that way, no noise, even, cool, chill place. You get what you want. All right, you get it how you live. Steam Deck was too expensive now. The cost went up because of chip costs. And Rod Brown, is that the thing that you were crying about the other day? You're like, oh, I want the Steam Cube thingy. And how do you feel? How do you feel about the price going up? Like, oh my God. I was like,
one more thing. Price of the brick going up.
Is that the thing you were pouting about the other day about the price of the Steam Deck? Like, or it was like some other type of Steam something. You're like, oh my God, oh no. Darn these AI chips. Why do they hate us gamers? Why do they hate us? I'm telling you, Rod Brown was pouting. Rod Brown was almost pouting more than he was when he didn't get the promotion that he ended up like a few months later getting an even better promotion, right? If you guys remember, if you don't remember, go check it out. I'll find it, put a post to it. But if you don't remember when Rod Brown didn't get the promotion that he thought he wanted, and he was throwing a little pout tantrum on the channel when I was bringing up people on Tuesday nights, and then I was like, Brown, like, what are you talking about? Why are you pouting? And he's like, I'm not pouting. And he said like literally, like, I'm not pouting. I was like, Brown, why are you pouting? I'm not pouting. I'm like, you kind of are pouting. And he's like, I just really wanted it, all right? And I was like, Brown, look, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And then like 3-4 weeks later, he's like, oh my God, I got a better job. I'm like, oh, really, Rod? Really, Rod? Really? Did you really? See? That's why I was like, there is never, ever, ever, ever a need to pout. Because as you continue to work, you continue to grind, you continue to hustle, something better always comes up. Something better always comes up. All right. It says it used to be around. Hey, they kind of doubled it. It says I've got a Steam Deck too. Bought it before inflation kicked in. Good for you. Says Junior says, what's the point of a Steam Deck? I've not even heard of it before today. I had not heard of it. Let's say maybe like 6 months to a year ago. I saw it. I didn't really care. I don't buy gaming consoles, but it's a portable gaming console from what I can see. Pretty powerful, I guess. I don't, it's for gamers, Junior. You're not a gamer. I'm not a gamer. So let's be fair to the gamers and let's not throw shade about them pouting because the price doubled on the Steam Deck and now they can't do anything about it. All right. Mobile on the go gaming with your Steam library. Oh, that is so sweet. Aww. I like that parallax design. Google Gemini suggested it. Nice. Says, no, it's not. I wasn't crying. So relax. I'm sorry. I don't do games, so that's why I never heard of it. Says this dude is super exaggerated. Am I really? All right. That's all right. Junior is always honest and fair. He was there. Am I exaggerating, Junior? Was he pouting or was he like, oh, it's not that big of a deal? I can pull it up. I can pull it. See, I wasn't gonna pull up any videos today. All right, let me see. Can I pull it up? Rod Brown, Tech Coach Ralph. Let's see. I wasn't gonna pull it up, but maybe I forgot. Let me see. Do we have? I don't know which video it was. I'll save you that. I will save you that. Because I don't know where it was, but don't let me find it, all right? Don't let me find it. I'm just see? basically allows you to play Xbox, PSN, and PC titles. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It says, I was just pointing out the effect of AI and how it has increased the cost of all computer-related products, computers, graphics cards, gaming-related machines, everything. It says, did y'all see Google pulled their Nano Banana app? No, I did not see that. I'm gonna have to pull it up. I don't know which video it is. I'd have to find out. Let me see. Rod Brown job rejection. I don't know which one it would be. It'd be too tough to find it. I'll find it for next time. If I remember, I'll find it for next time. All right. That's what I remember. You know, if it's on the internet, it's on the internet. Rod Brown. I will look up the Google pulling Nano Banana. Why they put, was it a new model they released that caused that to happen? I'll check it out. But with that being said, let's do a little bit of work. We're gonna go and jump into our first working segment. Like I said, since Life Lessons asked about the Google Nano Banana, after this session I'll look it up. But I don't have anything planned out to review. I just want to work today. All right. Rod Brown told me I should have a show dedicated to working, and I said, you know what? Sunday's a pretty good day to work. First day of the week. Let's go out there and get it. All right. So let me put this up. 20 minutes. Haven't used this in a long time.
It's time to do.
So I need to, ooh, why not have this open? Hold on. Computer. The worst thing you can do is stream with DaVinci Resolve open because it's going to just drag down your computer. All right, so I need to open Android Studio. So Gabe told me that on Android, when you're using the site and he puts in the wrong username and password, then it does some type of crazy error. And I was not necessarily able to replicate it. So now I'm going to have to open up the iOS simulator, and I will pull this over here. Let's go over here. And we will have the computer lag. It's one of the reasons that I have to optimize my computer for doing coding work and live streaming, because it starts to like drop down the frame rate. Very annoying because we're using pretty much high powered software and tools. But what can I do? So I'm waiting for the iOS emulator to open up. You know what? This would be a pretty great opportunity to use Life Lessons music app. Right, while I'm working. What do you think, Life Lessons? What do you think? Wouldn't that be a great opportunity to use your music app? I don't know if I can get it into OBS at the moment. But I think you said it was a browser dock that's available, so like I can just pull it in and play some low ambient background music while we're working. Let's do, all right, so we're here. I'm gonna open up Safari. And we're gonna say, open up Safari. I'm going to, all right, we're going to say, what is it? Let me pull it up from here. Or no, I can just do, what is that? What is the website? All right, let me go over to Lovable. Let's start over here first. There's one more thing I need to fix too. I'll fix that afterwards. But when I was scheduling the live stream, it did not put the title that I said it to put. So I have to fix that as well. But let's go over to, let's switch projects. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Need a preview URL. All right, let's go back over here. Paste and go. Now I'm gonna have to log into Lovable, which sucks. And I have to do this one. techcoach@gmail.com. Passkey? What are you talking about, passkey? You don't have any passwords or passkey saved. You may want let's say try another way. Don't I have like some type of two-factor? What is my? Let me go back. How do I go back? Oh my goodness. So I don't want to do this. Well, let's do it this way first. Let me try the regular way, like without, just so I can replicate the issue, right? New tab, and I'm gonna take Thrive. That's what the name was. So what Gabe was saying, if you go to access system and you say wrong username and password, let's say test@test.com, wrong password. So he's saying when you click on this, oh, you get this error at the top. Is that what it is? If I click sign in, is this whole red thing that happened? Let me see, refresh. Not now. Sign in. ABC 1 2 3. Sign in. And I guess it's this red that was the problem. And if I navigate away, let's say we go back to not now. We go to google.com. Okay, so when you navigate away from the page, okay, so if I do access system, let's say we do techcoachralph@gmail.com, ABC123. Okay, so now what if I was to put in the right password? And the red, okay, the red stays up there. I think that was part of the issue that he was reporting. Interesting. Okay. I got you. All right. So, now the thing is, this was, or allegedly it was fixed, right? No worries, life lessons. Take your time. All right. You know what? We're gonna. I guess we got some reviews today. We have some reviews today. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at. All right. So I need to be able to log into this Lovable account. What if I go to? There's another tab. And I say Google, sign in. Oof, my frame rate is, okay, it's back. Let's say, chef@gmail.com. Next. And you can just DM me on Discord and let me know in the chat when you send it to me on Discord, and I'll look on Discord. Let's see. You don't have any passwords or passkeys saved for this website. You may be able to use one of the options below. What does this do? Sign in with a passkey from another device, your iPhone. I never really liked this passkey thing. Your device will ask you for, so your passkey, use your passkey to confirm it's really you. Try another way. Do enter your password. I don't really remember this password, but okay. Darn it. What? Let me see if I can find it over here. Let's see. Why doesn't it just give me the little pop-up thing? I have a better idea, so I don't have to do that. Let me go and do a inside a Lovable. I am going to do a go back. And we do, how do I share that preview URL again? Let's go to, let me go over here for a second. Settings. Where is that preview URL? I don't see it. I just need to be able to either log into that account on that device or okay, there we go, share. And I can say share preview, copy preview link. All right, cool. So now if I go back over here, not now, I go here, enter. All right, cool. So let's go back over here. And we are going to say access system. And ABC 1 2 3 sign in. No, it's fixed, right? It's fixed, or maybe because it was a little different from the. Oh, okay. That's not exactly what I want. But here it looks okay. But if we do it through, okay, so I do got to get that preview link. Okay, so. Oh. Let me see. Let me see the full link actually. Oh yeah, that's not good. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, what was that? Okay. I have an idea. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Not now. I have an idea. Let's go here. Next. Not now. All right. Now we're moving. Oops. Yes. All right, now we're good. And now we can go to lovable.dev and we can sign in because I forgot I had those two accounts linked together. So now continue with Google. All right, there we go. So now I can go to the preview URL. There we go. Nice. See? Workarounds all day, every day. We're going to say test abc at gmail.com. abc123, sign in. Ew, it's still there. It is still there. So, all right. So let's take that into Lovable. I am going to take a picture of this somehow. Picture. And I'm going to copy that to clipboard. We're going to go over into Lovable. And I'm going to say, when I log in incorrectly on a mobile device, let's say iOS, on an iOS device, on an iPhone, let's just say iPhone, on an iPhone, the background of the menu, oh, it's not even the menu. What do you call that bar on the iOS of the top area? The top area that has the time, connection, status, battery, status, turns red and stays red throughout the life cycle. Throughout the life, or while I'm on the site. I'm not sure why it's turning red at all. The banner that says the login info is wrong is correct, works correctly, but the red top part is weird. Attached is a screenshot. Let's put that screenshot. Send that off. See if we can get it fixed. Because at Scrum Night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, you can stream it live at techworkshop.dev. Gabe is planning to bring this up, so I'm hoping that I can fix it before he can make fun of me. All right, that's my goal. I want to fix it before he makes fun of me. And this is a mobile, like, so we're on the mobile version of the website. That's we're on the mobile version of the website that runs the it's just a mobile website, right? Fixing UI red status bar issue. That's the name of it, status bar. Let's see. I hope not, Junior. I hope not. All right. So Safari was tinting the iOS status bar from the red toast sitting flush at the top. I pinned an explicit theme color and moved the toast below the safe area inset so the status bar stays dark. Shout out to Lovable. So now if you go back over here, or was that always there? I don't know. If we go back over here and we refresh the page, not now, and we say test123@gmail.com, abc123, sign in, and it's still there. Safari, stop tinting the status bar. Let me refresh a few more times. Sometimes there's a nasty cache issue happening. Let's say we do test at test. I'm thinking it's a cache issue. I don't know. Let me try this real quick. V equals 0, 0, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's what we do. Trying to kick the cache out. Sign in. Nope. I'm going to erase all content and settings on the device and restart it. That way we can get a fresh device, and then we can go to a little break before we jump back into it. So I'm going to say erase whatever's on this device. Goodbye, device. Miss you. All right, let's go over to here. Check the chat, and we will look up what Life Lessons was talking about for the Google Gemini Nano Banana. And then we will take a look at Rod Brown telling me exactly which video and timestamp where he was pouting. All right, if everyone wants to see a good pout, then we'll take a look at that pout together. All right. Let me see. Let's go over to the chat. And Life Lesson says, give me about 10 to 15 minutes and I'll send you an account you can use for your Gen score. That's Gen score. Yes. Awesome. And Robert says, was Shedeur Sanders a bad cultural fit or being humbled by God? And Junior says, Gabe will not make fun of you. I hope so. I hope so. All right. I hope so. But hopefully I get it fixed though, because if I don't get it fixed, then he definitely deserves to make fun of me. Because I thought we were cooking right here, and apparently, the iPhone told me,
do not come.
It's fair. It's only fair. All right, let me go and take a look at this Gemini thing, because I did not hear about that. And like I said, today's show is just to do some work and to chat with you guys. What are you guys seeing around the news waves? We might do a deeper dive in it on Tuesday or a bug bite. But basically, let me see. Gemini or Google pulls Nano Banana. Why would they pull Nano Banana? Let me see. Let's see. It's right over here, actually. Google pulled its new Nano Banana AI image generation feature from Google Earth on July 31st, 2026, just 24 hours after the launch. The tool allowed users to create photorealistic fake imagery layered over real-world satellite coordinates. It was rolled back following widespread criticism and security warnings that bad actors could exploit it to generate convincing geopolitical and location-based misinformation. It's fair. Seen people sharing screenshots of generated imagery that appear to violate our policies, as stated by Google when announcing the pause, according to PC Magazine. Researchers quickly used the tool to fabricate high-risk deepfakes such as fake military installations, nuclear plants, and refugee camps over a real map coordinates. Oof, that's rough. Why would you even want to do that? Like, why would you even want to use AI with the AI images with the with the Google Earth. Experts and human rights groups noted, always the human rights groups, noted that compromising the objective record of the Google Earth threatens journalists and investigators who rely on it as a trusted, verified baseline of the physical world. But how up to date is Google Earth? I haven't used Google Earth in like 10 years, maybe 15 years. Current status, the generative editing. So, all right, to clarify, it seems like Nano Banana was pulled from Google Earth in less than 24 hours, but not necessarily on, like, it's not necessarily the whole model itself. The Nano Banana 2 is still there, just not being used on Google Earth. Let's check out PC Mag real quick. I wish we could see like how one of these images looked. Update 731. People use it to do the deep fakes. Nano Bananas render from the ancient city of Pompeii. That's pretty nice looking. Let's see. Other use cases for Google Earth's image generation, visualizing future or imagery projects. I mean, it's cool for like architectural design. This side is kind of slow, or at least maybe on my computer. I was just trying to see if there's any like, so there's this image, there's that image. Do they have any of the images for like the let's say Google Earth, and let's take a look at any images. I don't see. Let's say misleading images. You know, I'm gonna go here real quick. You should never do a Google search with on a share screen. All right, I'm just saying right now, misleading Google Earth Nano Banana images. I don't see anything significant that would stand out. Let's see what this one is. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the Atlantic. False images generated with AI. AI generated images produced using Google Earth showed multiple fabricated violent events. Interesting. I am not gonna sign up for the Atlantic. Anyways, but that's basically what it was. It was Google pulled Nano Banana from specifically Google Earth. That's the actual story, because I mean, and it makes sense if it's Google can do whatever they want with their models, with their Google Earth product. So if they said we don't want to cause any like mass hysteria, cause harm, and we don't feel that Nano Banana is going to be a good use case here, I think it's totally fair that they pull it. If they had left it, it's up to them as well. If it causes mass panic and hysteria, that does diminish the credibility of Google as well. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense to me. Some idiot decided to create 9/11 on the World Trade Center. Definitely an idiot. All right. So let's go and check out this video that Rod Brown proclaims that he was not pouting. And I want you guys to be the judge on if he was pouting or not, all right? So let me find this video. Where is... I just saw her. Oh, there we go. Got it. Share that, copy. We're gonna go into here. So Rod Brown says around the 8-minute mark. We have my guy, Rod. Can I just Brown in the green?
do.
Oh,
Wow.
this is annoying.
You know,
All right,
it's
so
only up
I
from
definitely
here.
need to
So,
make some fixes.
but I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you most definitely. I appreciate all my Tech Barbarians for, you know.
How would I? Let me see. YouTube skip 1 minute. Keyboard shortcuts for YouTube. Seek 10 seconds. Can I seek like a minute? Oh, it'd be annoying. Wait, just watch it here then. We'll just do it this way. We'll just do it here. We have my guy, Rod Brown, in the building. So let me go ahead and pull Rod Brown up on the screen. Let's see. Boom. What's up, Rod Brown? How are you doing tonight? It's a long conversation.
Good evening. How y'all doing?
I am doing absolutely phenomenal, Rod Brown.
And so therefore, I'm not going to blame anybody, but
all right, let's start
that C-suite position.
All right. You guys ready for this?
Everybody.
You guys ready for this?
I'm going to use myself as an example.
So I'm going to put a poll in the chats. Was Rod Brown pouting or not? And you can already do this. Already look at his face. I mean, do we need, all right, hold on. Do we even need to watch the video? Like, just look at the face right there. Do we need to watch the video? Right? But we will, because Robert says, I wasn't pouting. All right, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. All right, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Was Rod Brown pouting or not? And I'll start playing it. All right. Where's the? Let me see.
Particular position that you thought it would be. There's two aspects to this. Well, I think you bring up a good point, and it can also correlate with the conversation of what you normally talk about on your show when it comes down to jobs and, you know, interviewing and also helping people out to get where they need to be within the corporate, within the corporate space. I think there's two aspects to this, and to answer that question directly, two things can be true at the same time. Somebody can be humbled in their interviewing process or, aspiring to be where they need to be. And then also B, it just might not be the time for you or the time that God has allowed for you to, have that particular position that you thought it would be. So I want to deal with the aspect of being able to deal with this from a corporate standpoint, and then I'll deal with Shador. From a corporate standpoint, if you're going for an interview, and I'll probably say for my particular self, and I'm gonna use myself as an example, like you all know that I was interviewing for a director position, and I appreciate everybody's prayers and blessings on that. But I would say that when I went in for that interview position, or if you went in for that particular job, I felt confident, but let's not say Shador confident, right? And I'm gonna get there.
He didn't have a big.
But I'm gonna say right. But I'm gonna say that I was confident enough, knowing that A, I had God at my side to be able to, walk me through it, but also B, I also felt like I had the knowledge, and I felt like it was my time to pretty much to be elevated into, into that next level, into that C-suite position. But as you all know, it wasn't my time. And maybe the confidence that I alluded within that interviewing process, maybe the questions the way that I answer those questions, maybe the way that I carry myself. Hey, maybe my tie wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I had a nice, floral tie on. I brought out, the best tie that I had in my wardrobe. Maybe that wasn't right. Who knows? But at the same time, I wasn't chosen, and so therefore, I'm not going to blame anybody.
Rod Brown said he wore his Sunday's best to the interview. He had his floral tie. He had the little matching pocket thing for the tie. He was ready. And there was like, at the time,
do not come.
Anybody, but I'm also going to take accountability and look at the things that I did wrong, look at the questions that I might not have answered properly in order for me to, get better and just say, it just wasn't my time. And it's going to be another opening. There's going to be another door that's going to open for me. And so a lot of people can kind of take that into perspective to just say that when you're going in for an interview process or when you're going in for that job that you know that you want, there's going to be a certain level of confidence, but also at the same time, you do want to also have that competence, right? You want to have the confidence and the competence. Now, going to the question that you asked for Shador, yes. Did Shador potentially be a little bit more headstrong, be a little bit more flashy like his father and stuff like that? Yeah, I'll agree with that. But at the same time, he did get into the door. I could see that he was projected to be drafted a certain.
I have the same, like, when I that little look I did to the side when Rob Brown said that, I just had the same thought.
That, yeah, I'll agree with that. But at the same time, he did get into the door. I could see that.
I was like, what? What the hell does that mean? I'm like, I don't know what that means. He got into the door.
he was projected to be drafted a certain ranking, right? And Mel Kiper, I can get all sports analytical because I'm all into sports. Mel Kiper, Kipper pretty much just said that he was projected to be like first round or second round. Well, he fell to the 5th round. He was wrong before. Everybody was wrong before. And I go by the stance of at least he got into the door. At least he got his pinky toe into the door. So now that he can be humbled, he can learn. And this was the timing for him to either A, show himself for himself, so therefore he doesn't have anybody else backing him like his father, and then B, you can stand on your own 10 toes, but at least you got into the door. And I'm going to leave it at this, and I'm going to let you answer, and I'm going to leave it for anybody else to think about this. He got into the door in 5th round. He's going to have to learn a lot of hard lessons, but at the same time, the GOAT of QBs in NFL, whether you like him or not, went round 8, and that was Tom Brady. And we see where that happened to him. All he needed was a door. The door opened. So 2 things can be true at the same time. He was arrogant, but also at the same time, it was God's timing to allow him to have that breakthrough in order for him to get into the door. So, yeah.
I think you kind of lose me at that very end about the God's timing. It's still laughing. Anyways. Let me know. Was Rob Brown pouting? I mean, to be fair, that whole explanation. The whole explanation about the foot in the door type thing. I mean, when I have my foot in the door, sometimes the door slams really hard and I hurt myself. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me check the chat before we get to another round of work. Oh my God. Let me see if life lessons are ready yet. Not yet. All right. Whenever you're ready. All right, says you are reaching. Am I reaching? Was I reaching? Let's go back to. Is that reaching? Am I reaching? Is that a pout or not? All right. Is he pouting or not? I want to see the poll reactions. Was that a pout or nah? You see, yeah. You know what, Rod? The people love you. They say that 67% says you are not pouting. 33% says that you were pouting. All right, so. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are laughing. We are, and I have to know. Junior says yes, he was. Robert, why did you tell me the timestamp? Why did you? And if you notice, this is at the it's at 8:03. At the time that he told me, I'm like, Robert, because I wasn't crying like you geeks. I'm about to get a tear right here. Oh my God. It was my time. He was right about another door being open. That is true. And I told him too. I told him too. I'm like, look. There's something better, always something better. So TCR trying to clown me. Oh my God.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
So I said the all right, cool. Let me get you. Got it. All right, perfect. Let me add you as a friend while I'm here. Sweet. That's hilarious. That look is hilarious. Bro, you're gonna have to take the L on this one. Oh my god. Hey, Rob, you are my brother for real. But that oh, all right. Let's compose ourselves. All right. Life lesson sent me the information. Let's see. I just sent you in the Discord you asking for the URL. Is it just genscore.com? Oops. Let me see. Let me try it. But genscore. Oh, I think I got it. Let's see. Log in. And go here. Here. All right, I'm in. I am in. I went to that other URL you gave me, but I still got in, so we're good. All right. Let's go to. Let's do so this is so we're gonna do a deep dive in this one in the future, but this is something that Life Lessons built. He's been showing it to us at Vibe Code and Chill. So if you want to get more insight, but it's basically for gamers and for streamers who want music in their background, but they don't want to get those copyright strikes and their stream taken down. This GenScore right here, releasing very, very soon, where you can choose some type of sound that you want in your background. Let's say let's go with a lo-fi chill. And then I go to here. I'll just leave it as is. Working on a live stream, fixing some bugs, researching QA, laughing with Rod Brown, not at Rod Brown, but laughing with Rod Brown. All right. And I just say generate audio, right? So it's processing, let it be. And I'll let it do its thing over here. And I'm gonna go to here. All right, cool. Let's jump into another session. I have this window up so that once it's ready, we'll just switch back to it, try to get. Is there a like a OBS doc to get it in there, or do I just need to download the audio and put it into OBS? Let me know either way, but I can get it in there and we can use it. So let me go over. Let's put up another 20.
Let's go!
And let's go back over here. So I had to reset the entire device. Oh, crap. Now I'm going to have to log in again. Let's say gmail.com. Not Gmail. I don't want to do Gmail. I just want to do Google. Let's say we just do google.com. Google.com. Sign in. Let's go here. All right, we got that. Log in on my phone. All right, not now. Now for the Lovable site. Copy that. All right, my audio is done on GenScore. Me finish logging in. Check the chat real quick. I got a frog in my throat. Does my audio sound messed up? Is my audio messing up? Let me see. Give me a second. Let me see. Sounds okay to me. All right. So let's go ahead and access the system. It's kind of funny. That'll look very mobile-ish, right? Okay, that looks more mobile-ish. So let's say test at test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Sign in. It's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Maybe the frame rate is causing that. The internet connection is good. All right, let me see on Discord. Streaming tab, generate the link. Streaming. All right, so streaming tab, generate URL. Oh, sweet. Paste this URL into OBS. Oh, keep. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, whew, I'm not sure. I thought I was sharing the GenScore page, but I'm not. So that's good. Paste this into URL into OBS or Streamlabs browser source to get a click to play soundboard of your generated clips. No login required. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go into my OBS, and this is a live demo. We generated audio before, but we never actually did this part. So I'm gonna go to. We're gonna go to. Let me go to full screen real quick. We're going to say go here. And did you see the new OBS updates, by the way? The way that you add sources has totally changed. Browser, add new browser source, paste the URL. Guess it doesn't really matter. The 10, 1920, 1080. Let me see what's going to happen. Control audio with OBS. Ooh, okay. Let's say interact. What does that say? Click the play. That's kind of loud, probably. Okay, let's bring that down a little bit. I hear it, but you can't see me because it is covering. I would say if we could have the option to let me see. Don't forget to download the certificate of authenticity. Okay, cool. I will do that. Is there a way to have it on loop though? Copy Steam Stream Deck URL. Oh, so that's pretty cool. So you can use that to trigger the Stream Deck. That's pretty cool. But yeah, can you have it like are you able to make it on loop? Cause I hear it in the background. Is it low? Like it's not like overpowering my voice. But I would also, cause I'd have to like move it to the bottom, but then I have an idea. I am a OBS trickster, right? So I'm gonna do this. Watch this. If I go over to Ghost and I add browser. So now if there's a way to make it loop, then it could be playing in the background and stuff like that. Nice. Thanks, Junior. Thanks. But that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool that you can quickly on the fly get something generated and continue to work. While Life Lessons is looking into getting the loop part done, I'm going to continue working on this part of it. But really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I have to make sure I download my certificate of authenticity as well, so that they don't come after your boy. All right, so let's go here, and I'm going to tell it that I'm still seeing the iOS status bar being red when entering the wrong username and password when I'm in the mobile view. There's something with this view in particular that really drags down the computer. We're not getting enough data. We're good. Toast now renders at the bottom of the mobile, same as desktop, so nothing red ever sits under the iOS status bar. Oh, that's a interesting change. What up, real life PJ in the building? Says as a quick alternative, you could just download it and upload it as an MP4 media. Yeah, I could do that too. I wonder if if I'm able to loop stuff in here. But I do have, oh yeah, so I can do it inside of my, I have a soundboard plugin that I could just put in there and loop it as well. So yeah, I can do that. So if we wanted to download it, we would go over to, so let me finish this first, right? So we're here. They said they fixed this. Let me refresh this. Jobs. Not now. Refresh. It looks all weird and stuff. Here's the iOS thing. Now it looks okay. Test 1 2 3 at gmail.com. Test 1 2 3. Sign in. See, but then it makes the whole bottom look weird. Then it makes the whole bottom. Let's see if it fixes the bottom though. Well, before I do that, let's say we do screenshot, copy to clipboard, and we go back to here. Now the entire bottom of the page looks weird. Is this really that complicated? Is that really that difficult? Go to full page, full screen. Oops. Ah, forgot about that. So let's get rid of this one. Oh. It shouldn't be that complicated to get rid of this issue. Like, why is that happening? I have an idea too. Let's go over to here. When navigating the site, the toast now floats 72 below the top on mobile, clear of both iOS status bar and Safari bottom toolbar, so neither gets tinted. Let's try that, I guess. On mobile, the layout looks slightly off. Looks slightly off. Like the initial page isn't optimized for mobile browsing or mobile viewing. Can we optimize the app to support the mobile experience? Let's do that one real quick, right? And while that's happening, I will download my song. That's not my song, is it? That didn't sound like the one I got. When was this? 8/2. That's today. I guess that is one. I guess that is mine. Didn't sound like the one I got. Download. Say save. And then I can say this one on a loop. Okay. Then I have to bring the volume down too. That's going to be super loud. I don't hear nothing. It sounded like country-ish. That's cool. That's a cool, very cool feature to have. Let me see how Lovable is doing. Which part should I optimize mobile first? Let's just go with let's start off with this one. And then we will and first landing on the login or the home page and login. The page seems zoomed out and not easy to read. When you click on the email input field, it then zooms in and looks okay. I didn't want to do a full pass of the update and cause like issues from how the site normally works, but if we're testing on mobile, we should get something to look decent on the mobile, you know. I gotta do something about, I don't know if it's all these overlays and stuff like that, but it looks weird. The heck? Oh, it's good. Come on, what are you doing there? So weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay, whatever. What's going on? It does sound like a rodeo. Yeah, you're right about that. Are you done yet? Well, this is new. Shrank the root font to 14px under 640, which scaled the whole page down and the zoomed out look and made iOS auto zoom on focus input focus. Root is now 16px with web forms pinned at 16px on mobile. So the text reads at full size and tapping the email field no longer zooms. All right, so let's go back over here. Oh, we are lagging very, very badly. All right. All right, let's go to. So, all right, let's go with this. Google.com and then preview dash. Oh, I gotta copy this again. I like the sound thing in the back. I might generate another one. Okay, this looks better, right? Access the system. Okay, that looks good. So let's say we do test 123 at test.com. 123, sign in. Okay, we don't have the weird stuff anymore. No more funny business. I'm gonna say, since you made that change, would it make sense to position the error message where it was previously, or would we have the bleed issue again, or would we have the bleed issue again? Because I don't like where that error message popped up, but it might just be what it is, you know. Maybe we don't need that toast to pop up. Maybe we just needed to highlight. Maybe we just need different root causes. So the answer is the bleed will likely come back. The red status toolbar tint is a sampling of color or whatever.
Lunch break. Lunch break.
At the very top, the current 72px offset keeps. You know what? Let's not use the toast on mobile. Can we have the error message highlighted around the sign in button saying that the login was invalid? Do it that way. So let's see if they can fix that. After that, we should be good with this error. I mean, I think it's decent now the way it fixes. I will go into Jira, update ticket was not, and we can wrap up. Oh, skin peeling. All right, let's get that one wrapped up. I'm gonna go make another song while we're at it. Let's go to generate. Let's do horror and suspense. Let's say still making fun of, or still laughing at Rod Brown pouting, investigating AI QA tools. There we go. Get another one created. And are you done yet? You are done. All right, cool. So on mobile, let's go check that out real quick. Let's refresh the page. Not now. This is only going to be applicable for mobile, right? But test at test123.com, test123. I like it. I like it. Much cleaner look, right? So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Copy the clipboard. Full screen. Get our frame rates back to normal. And I will go to Jira. And I will go to update the ticket. All right, cool. Done. Sweet. All right, let's go over to our break. All right, let's wrap that up. All right, let me check the chat real quick and then we will get into our last working segment. Like I said, we're just working today. We're going to be doing a little bit of research. We're going to use Gemini, Claude, maybe. What can we build to? I'm going to lay the situation and we're going to see what we can build. Not today, maybe next weekend we'll build it. I've been building some GitHub Actions to help our workflows to be more available for our engineers by technically cloning ourselves, right? If we can give every engineer a version of ourselves so that we can at least start doing the busy work, that's gonna be very, very helpful. Let's see. It says something like you got a frog in your throat. It says no, your audio. Okay. We can't hear any. You can't hear any audio. Really? Your audio messes up when you. I think that was a while ago. No, I'm not seeing this thing move. I think that was a while ago. Okay, cool. So I think we're good. It's you that has the frog. Don't forget to download the PDF certificate of authenticity, which is under jobs. It's going to do that. It says yes, you can. Give me a second. It's low, not overpowering. Nice. It's as a quick alternative. I did that. We got real life PJ in the building. What's happening, real life PJ? Thank you so much for tuning in. Sounds like a rodeo. It sure does. I'm about to change it to the horror one for the horror, not, yeah, okay, whatever. Says it gives a Twitch vibe now, how some gamers have their background music playing while they are streaming or talking about random topics. I know I came in late, but what are you working on? So I was fixing a defect that one of my Tech Barbarians working on one of the apps said that we had. So I just fixed that on iOS. Next, I'm going to be looking up some, what do you call it? Some tools that we can build for testing software using AI so that we can kind of streamline our processes. I spoke about it a little bit at Vibe Code and Chill last week, Saturday, but looking to see, but I did it for work. I'm going to see what other tools and options, what other tools we can explore. That was earlier. Yep, got it. It says next Rails is 3 days away from smoke testing. What? If you need a smoke tester, I got you. I have my people are hungry to test and to get some stuff on their resume, to get some experience. So let me know what you need and we got you. We'll talk about it at Vibe Code and Chill. We will talk about it at Vibe Code and Chill. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me cue up the next audio before we get into our last working segment. We're just gonna do some research at that point. Let's see. Got the audio, and I'm gonna say download that one. And I'm gonna drop that one in here. And I'm gonna stop that one. I'm gonna loop this one. And are you guys ready for this one?
Are you ready?
And shout out to Life Lessons, building these tools, amazing. You guys know how we feel about anyone who builds something of value. We celebrate them all day, every day. We have Scrum Night tonight. Not Vibe Code Intro is going to be next Saturday afternoon. Scrum Night is tonight, where the Tech Barbarians are going to be sharing what they worked on for the past 2 weeks. We're going to get planning for the next 2 weeks. It is available to stream live at techcoachroff.dev. I think in the Discord it has a link so you can join and attend on Google Meet, whatever is most convenient. But yeah, you can definitely join the Discord or join the meetup, the Google Meet, and see what they're talking about, all that, right? So, but Vibe Code and Show next Saturday, Scrum Night tonight on Google Meet, or you can stream it live at techcoachroff.dev for free, whichever you prefer. All right. I'm gonna go into our last working segment, and we're gonna be looking for these AI powered QA tools. I'm gonna put up this music. Kind of scary. I like it. I love it. Well, let me know if it's too low. Should I put it up just a tad bit? It's low for me, but that's probably a good thing. I probably don't want it to be that loud. Says I'll be at work, but I'll pull up. Yeah, just come through. And if you have headphones, you can just listen into what they're talking about. The way I see it, the more that we're around other tech people, we're just gonna be learning from each other. So whatever type of participation level that we have, I say just show up and learn, and let's help each other out. All right. Let's get to Gemini. Let's go to I'll start with Gemini, because I have a subscription for Gemini. Let's go over to here, and we're gonna say, what are some AI powered QA tools that let's put it like this. Let's say you work for a company, right? You support I work at a company as the QA engineer for 3 software engineers, right? They are using Gemini to write code. So a lot of PRs, a lot of pull requests, for those who don't know what that means, pull requests are coming through. I need a way to, and the reason I'm typing this out instead of speaking to it is because I want this historical context. I need a way to not be a bottleneck to the engineers so we can continue to ship features and fixes faster. What are some AI powered QA tools that I could build to help support our engineers? Did I start up? I didn't start up a timer. Let's do it one more timer.
It's time to do.
What are some QA tools that I could build to help support our engineers? Whether it is a local tool, some kind of automation, MCP server, or GitHub action. I need to be able to clone myself so I can work, or I can start work on multiple streams of work, and a report is provided to me with the status of the testing, so I can report back. And now you might ask, why would you want to do that? Couldn't the engineers just use it themselves? They could, but they won't, because engineers are the biggest fans of having to do testing, and we need additional layers of protection so that they do the work, they test their code, and then they send it to us, and then now we need to do the layers of testing and things like that. So you need that separation, you need those extra eyes, you need all that. When 3 developers use Gemini, code generation speeds increases dramatically, but QA only becomes a bottleneck if you rely solely on manual verification. Oof. Shout out to the manual only testers. That's the only thing that I want to do is manual testing. Shout out to the boot camps that tell you that, hey, you can make $100,000 being a manual tester. Where they do that at. To parallelize your work and clone yourself, you need to transition from manually executing tests to orchestrating AI testing agents to validate code, run automated checks, and feed your actionable reports. Here are four AI-powered QA tools that you can build across GitHub Actions, MCP servers, local CLI, and reporting automation. GitHub Actions automate PR risk analysis and end-to-end generation. Instead of manually reviewing code diffs to figure out what to test, build a custom GitHub action that runs on every pull request event. How it works: parses the diff, analyzes analyzes change files and code context, generates a test plan, identifies edge cases, potential breaking changes, and critical user flow impacts, generates test code, spits out auto-generated playwright, Cypress, or unit test scripts as a PR commit or comment. So, and I'll say I kind of did something in the realm of this. I spoke about it at Vibe Coding Show. One thing that I was working on this past week that I added to it was not only looking at the code differential, but also looking at the PR comment, because you can have code differential that doesn't give context. When you have a good PR comment, and I take that comment, I take the diff, and I send that over to the analysis to say, all right, this is what we're trying to accomplish. That gives you a lot better. It gives Cloud a lot better understanding of what it needs to test. So this is an example of the GitHub action, which on Wednesday, I'm going to be going into giving a breakdown of GitHub Actions. When they first came out, I didn't really understand them, was kind of skeptical about them. Now they have become my best friend. Did we just become best friends? Yes. All right. Do I have one of that? Do I have that? I don't think I have that one. Nah. All right. It says pull request. So that's the well, we don't have to get into that deeply. Results: every time a dev opens a PR, an AI comment appears on the GitHub detailing risk score, low, medium, high, impacted areas, auto-generated playwright test specs run when ready. The next thing that we could do is a custom MCP server local agentic testing engine. By building a custom model context protocol MCP server for QA, you can connect your preferred AI agent environment, Cursor, Cloud Desktop, VS Code directly to your local application database and Git repository. Yup. Key tools to expose on your QA MCP server. And it turns out that the MCP servers, they're just like tool based. There's like a bunch of tools that can be executed. So it's inspect PR changes, fetches full code differentials and commit messages. Oh, that's a good one too. Get the commit message as well. I'm gonna add that to what I built. Execute playwright headless test path, runs test suites and captures screenshots and traces on failure if you're doing like UI testing, right? Generate regression matrix, change files, queries, repo history to map dependent modules that need smokes. Oh, I like that. It's kind of like something I did. Heal failing tests, feeds failing stack traces to Gemini to generate patch test code. I might have did that too. All right. So this is the MCP server code. Why this clones you? While dev number 1 opens PRA, you tell your agent run the MCP QA tool against PRA, execute smoke tests, and summarize failures. While it runs, you jump to dev 2's feature on PRB. Right? Local automation, dev side, pre-flight QA CLI. Stop testing code that shouldn't have passed basic quality bars. Build a local CLI tool using Node.js or Python that devs run before asking for a review, or trigger via pre-push hooks. So basically this runs, if this fails, it doesn't even get to us. They're like, oh, something is wrong. One thing I would caution is what if there's an error in that? So let's see what they have to say. Features: AI unit test and integration generator, analyzes modified functions and auto writes unit tests before the dev opens a PR. I am still of the belief, I might be wrong, let me know if you agree or disagree. I am still of the belief that the developers should write their own unit tests. I don't think that QA should be writing unit tests for developers. So, and if the developers want to use AI to write their unit tests, great. But I think that what QA tests is very different than what the developers should be testing, especially when it comes to unit tests. AI spec validator compares new endpoints against your AI API schema to flag missing error handling parameters or edge cases. Auto marker generates mock test payload for boundary testing. Empty strings, oversized inputs, invalid auth token. That's fair. Example CLI run by devs before PR submission. I would probably have that because they're not going to do it manually every single time. I would have that would need to be some type of automated feature. It could even be inside of the like, they don't ask for a review until that check is passing. So as a QA person, if that check is failing, you don't even look at it. Multi-stream QA executive reporting. Okay, this is now we're getting somewhere, because when you're in a company, there's going to be reporting. People want data. All right. Says architectural flow, ingest webhooks from GitHub Actions, Playwright, Jest, test runners, and Jira linear tickets feed into a central database. For example, Supabase or Postgres. Interesting. Synthesize an automated job. Synthesize an automated job passes test logs, coverage changes, and PR statuses into Gemini. Distribute generates a clean formatted status report posted automatically to Slack, Teams, or email. Daily QA stream and test execution report. Critical bugs. Okay. Recommended phase 1, day 1 to 2. Stand up a GitHub Action PR analyzer. Make the AI review diffs and suggest test scenarios on every PR so you don't have to start from scratch. Phase 2, week 1, build an MCP server for test execution and self-healing so you can run parallel testing streams locally. Fair. And phase 3, connect your CI outputs to a centralized reporting bot. I'm really interested into this bot right here. I'm really interested in that. So I'm definitely going to be looking into that. Maybe we can start looking into building this centralized reporting bot. Maybe next Sunday we look into that. I don't know. But that's where I'm at. I think it's cool. I think that there is a lot even more potential. If you as a QA engineer, as a software developer, as whatever your role is, identity access management, DevOps, whatever, look into how AI can help streamline your workflow. Look for the repetitive work that you don't like to do and say, all right, let me use AI to make it work the way that I would work. You're building a clone of yourself. To me, that's what the real cloning looks like. It's not like, oh, I have this thing that can answer questions like me. Remember we had the clone like 2 years ago or however long that was ago? It was cool. But that was a long time ago, right? I am of the mindset that a true clone is something that is able to replicate the work that we do and be an accurate representation of us. So if you're testing something and you're like, all right, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, your clone that you're using AI to build should do X, Y, and Z and give you a report of this is what I did. And you're able to analyze it and make sure that it looks good, it works good, and now it's something that you'll be confident sharing with the rest of the team, saying, here is my analysis. It's still under your name. So when AI creates something, it's created under your name. So you have to make sure that is an accurate representation of your work quality. And explore. Do not become complacent. Do not just sit there and think that, this is the final boss. You can always make it better. I'm always looking for little places like, oh, you know what, we can like right now it said checking the commit history. That is great. So if you're working on a PR, look at all the commits that happen in that PR. Take that context as well. So you have the PR description. You have the context from the diff messages or from the commit messages, and then you have the diffs. All of that matters so that you're comparing it, and you can have great software engineering, great quality assurance, and ship that. All right, that's how I see it. Let me know your thoughts. That's it for us today. We are at the 2 hour mark. I thought we were gonna go for like hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half. Rod Brown had us laughing like crazy because of his pout face. But it is what it is. Can I zoom in? Nah, I can't zoom in. I'm sorry. It is what it. Wait. Oh wait. Ooh.
I'm not going to blame anybody.
Oh.
Was
He was
right.
smiling,
Who
yeah.
knows? Floral tie on. I brought out the best tie that I had in my wardrobe. Maybe that wasn't right.
I can't get it again. See, it was a one-time thing. Oh well. Yeah.
Maybe the way that I carry myself. Hey.
Anyways, let me leave my guy alone. That's it for today, y'all. That is it for today. Remember, tomorrow, Candid Conversations. We are going to be, let me get rid of this timer. We have Candid Conversations tomorrow. We have Candid Conversations. We're going to be back live on Tuesday. Tech news, reviewing the stories, what's going on. Tech news. We have Wednesday, we're going to be talking about GitHub Actions. Thursday, back live, some more tech news. Saturday, Vibe Code. Friday, you have the Bug Bite. Have to double check what we're talking about on the Bug Bite. I'll let you know later this week. Saturday, we have Vibe Code and Chill. Definitely want to see you guys there. And then Sunday, back to working on this stuff. Let me check the chat real quick before we get out of here. Shout out to Rod Brown being a good sport. Shout out to Real Life PJ working. Says FYI, with that test account you can generate up to 90 seconds or one. Nice. I saw it, but I was like, doing many things at once, but definitely we will continue. I'll continue to use it. I will like once you're ready, every single stream, probably every Sunday when we're doing this type of work stuff, I will go and I'll go to the site, choose a different genre, add it to the background so that we can have it while we're working. All right. Real life PJ, Rod Brown says already unsubscribe. Junior, maybe he's a mod. Maybe he's a mod. That's why he can still comment even though he's not subscribed. shout out to my guy Rod Brown. Subscriber emote. Great, Steve. All right, that's enough. That is enough. We're gonna get out of here. Look. At the end of the day, if you have not done so already, do me a big favor. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. Join us over at techcoach.dev. We have Vibe Code and Chill. We have Scrum Nights coming up in the next 55 minutes. We have Resume Flow, Tech Barbarians coaching portal, and the Speak Precisely apps to help you with all the things that you're trying to get accomplished. And we have the Discord. It's pinned to the top of the chat as well as in the description. Join us to have these type of conversations, have a lot of fun, sharing different tech ideas. You can see one thing you will see in the Discord, which you will eventually see once the videos get released. You will see how Gemini thinks of criminals, of egotistical people. When I give it a description, usually Nano Banana comes up with like, it's just a very generic, but if I don't specify any gender or anything like that, lately it has been stereotyping. Go into the Discord and see what thumbnails Gemini is creating for me. All right. Robert says this was the worst room ever. I think I've done worse. All right. I am pretty confident to say that I have probably, remember, what about that one time when my son, he found the garage door opener and the garage door started opening and I just had a sudden jump. I was like, what in the world? That was pretty bad that day. And then there was when the connection stuff wasn't working at all. And I was like, I can't even end the stream. That was pretty bad too. I don't know if this was necessarily the worst stream. Not the best one, but definitely not the worst one. All right. Like Vanessa says, great stream. and Junior, I wasn't gonna say anything. But Junior said it. There you go, pouting again. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I did not want to say it. I can't even get to it anymore. See, let me see. We were at, I was like 8:00. Let me see something. Oh, I got it. There we go. Perfect. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Tech Coach Ralph, we are out. Oops.